Well, we have another parajumbled question, and here the direction is the same like the previous one we did. So here there are the four sentences labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4 given below. When we properly sequenced, we would produce a coherent paragraph. And what we need to do, we need to decide the proper sequencing of the order of the sentences and key in the sequence of the four numbers as our answer. Now look at the four sentences which are given here. The first sentence said about patience is a conscious decision. Okay, it means called as a patience is a quality, so which is nothing but intentional one, intentional one. Uh, so, or we can say that it is a conscious decision which we need to decide intentionally, right? Second sentence said it is active. So, when we talk about it is active, it refers to what? That refers to the patience, right? So, what is active? It is active means patience is active and involves. So, what patience involves? Patience involves perseverance and persistence, which means called as a continuous, right? It's a continuous process. So we can say that patience is an intentional one, and when we take the decision, we need to have the patience, uh, and it should carry the or it should decide intentionally. And patience is active and it involves continuous process, perseverance, which means called as a determination, and to do something again and again, isn't it? Then, if we look at the next three and four, so third said that resting out is idleness and passivity. We know that idleness is called as a kind of a dull, right? And passivity. Passivity is completely opposite of what? Opposite of active. Uh, as you can say that what? Active, right? So active and passive. So when we talk about passivity, it is the complete opposite of what? Active, right? So passivity and activity. So when we talk about this one, so what do we draw here? Resting out is idleness and passivity. So like we talk about what is patience? Patience is a conscious decision. Similar to that, what is resting out? Resting out is nothing but completely opposite of the patience, and it is dull and it is completely passivity. So the fourth sentence should be what? Resting out is not to be confused with patience, right? This could be considered as the last sentence. So we can say that what when we talk about resting out, the meaning of resting out is called as um, a complete negative, right? So which is not to be confused with patience. So it is again called as another philosophical based question. So in this philosophical based questions, if we talk about that, uh, a positive sentence is given, positive s- sentence or positive statement is given, right? And that positive sentence or sentences would be what? One and two, which stated about patience is intentional one and it is active and it needs continuous process. Whereas when we talk about resting out is completely opposite of patience. And what is resting out? It is nothing but involves with idleness and passivity, right? So, and then we talk about the connection between patience and resting out is what? Now, resting out is not to be confused or it is not related to with the patience, and we shall not connect resting out with the patience. So, hence, we can consider that the sequence should be what? One, two, three, and four, isn't it? So, why do we carry from the one first and not the fourth? Because we understand that if we talk about fourth one is the first one, then we can find out that means uh, The fourth one is talking about patience. So where that patience information comes. So when we discuss the first one, patience is a conscious decision, then only we can come to the next that called as patience is an intentional one. It is active and involves continuous process. Then we talk about resting out, another introduction to the resting out. And then we talk about the connection between resting out with the patience. So hence the sequence should be what? One, two, three, four. So 1 and 2 goes with the patient's information, and 3 and 4, 3 introduces about resting out, and 4 would be the connection with the resting out with the patient. So hence the sequence should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope you understood this. That's all. Thank you.